What more do you want? What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the new iPhone, the iPhone SE2, the iPhone SE 2020, whatever you want to call it. Now look, I've watched a couple of reviews, they kind of glossed over it because it's nothing new. I get it. I get it, they get it, they're glossing over it because, hey, it's an iPhone that looks like an iPhone 8. The logo's in the middle more, so it looks like the new line. But the real story is on the inside about how it has the new chip and yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you, this is what really excites me about this iPhone. I just like the fact that there is an iPhone out there that's gonna last, that's gonna give you the full iOS experience for $400. I feel like a lot of people are gonna get this phone. Specifically, this is so cool because of the value it is offering to you. Now, look, you can get into the specs, blah, 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 whatever. The fact is that chip set that it has inside is gonna last 4 to 5 years, right? And it's gonna be pretty fast. It's gonna last as long as that new iPhone, the $1,000, the 1,000 plus latest and greatest iPhone. So that's awesome in itself, but it's gonna have a good camera. The battery looks good. I watched a review on CNET that said the battery lasted, I wanna say, I'll put something up. I want to say like 14 hours or 13 point something hours of playback, a video playback with the screen at 50%. That's awesome. It's very exciting that there is an iPhone SE that is $400. It's got a good camera. It's going to be backed by Apple and iOS for years to come. Here's the point I'm trying to drive home. You can go out and buy a $1,000 plus iPhone, right? Like most people who have that phone, they're gonna do the regular stuff. They're gonna browse social media. They're gonna take some cute selfies. They're gonna take pictures of stuff, maybe their dog, maybe some landscapes, or oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna take a video. And that's that. Nobody's really taking advantage of like the $1,000 worth of power that you get from it. The only thing I can see that you do get is that nice screen that you're gonna look at every single time you interact with the phone. Yes, but the cool thing about that new iPhone is that it's not any less of a phone. So that means for $400, you're gonna get, and I guess I'm kind of speaking to creators here, right? The creators that, you know, we're not the top-notch creators, so we don't get the latest and greatest, and anything you buy, you gotta pay out of pocket, and you might not have the most money. So this is cool. Let's just say you're strapped for cash, you're gonna start a YouTube channel, and you got nothing, okay? And you don't even have a good camera on your cell phone. For 400 bucks, you get a really good camera. For 400 bucks, you get iMovie, and you get a really good phone, and you get software updates for 4 to 5 years, which I'm assuming that those 4 to 5 years are gonna be fast and smooth and quick and snappy and whatever other adjectives you can come up with to describe a fast phone, because it has the same chipset as the highest end iPhone, right? So I just think that's really cool. I just like the idea of, you know, the next star, the next YouTube, the next TikTok, the next Instagram star is gonna arise with using their iPhone SE as the main tool. And I guess that's just what I wanna say. That's just the part that makes me the most excited. I know most tech YouTubers aren't really excited about this phone because they like the bleeding edge. They want the latest and the greatest. And this iPhone isn't the biggest iPhone. This iPhone looks pretty old, even though I must say I like how it looks. It looks a little old, it's dated. I'm using Touch ID because, give me a second here, I'm using the original iPhone, the Great Work Edition. Great work. And I gotta say, they did do great work on this iPhone because this iPhone is a testament to how much Apple supports their phones. This phone came out, I wanna say, I don't know, but it's been well over, I wanna say 4 years, because this came out around the 6S. So if you know when that came out, that's around the time, this came out a little after that. But this has the same internals as the 6S. The 6S is still being supported today. So very exciting, a new iPhone, $400, is gonna be supported for a long time to come. It's not any less of an iPhone. This especially feels like it's no less an iPhone, even more so than like, I don't know if you guys remember the 5C that came out. That phone, for whatever reason, felt like a little more of a compromise than the new iPhone SE. So anyways, that's why I think it's exciting. It's an exciting piece of tech, I think, for the vast majority of consumers. A lot of people are gonna have access to this phone and they're not gonna be held to maybe getting a mid-tier to low-end Android phone or getting an older iPhone, which is not a bad idea either. But that's it. Those are my thoughts. You tell me what you think about the new iPhone. Anyways, if you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.